I call the member for Wollondilly.
Thank you, Speaker. I come to this from a different point of view. I want to recognise the I want to look at the professional recognition that these people have. It was reported on 30th of November 2018 that paramedicine became a regulated profession. The titles paramedic and paramedicine became protected by law, and only people registered with the Paramedicine Board of Australia are able to call themselves a paramedic. Oh, sorry. I seek leave to make this submission.
My apologies. My apologies. The member is seeking leave to make a contribution. Is leave granted?
Sorry. Yes.
Leave is granted.
Okay.
Please continue.
The titles paramedic and paramedicine became protected by the law, and only people registered with the Paramedicine Board of Australia are able to call themselves a paramedic. National Board Chair Associate Professor Stephen Gough, ASM, described it as a milestone for the paramedicine profession. After many years of debate, deliberation and sustained effort, paramedics will be joining over 700,000 other registered health practitioners in a national regulatory scheme that has public safety at its heart. While paramedics have always had the patient at the centre of everything they do, showing compassion, understanding and empathy to those who provide care, the past 2 decades, they have also seen the profession grow in complexity. Paramedics are now working in a range of roles and environments using sophisticated treatments and technology to provide world-class services to Australian and New South Wales communities. Regulating paramedicine under the National Registration and Accreditation Scheme acknowledges the critical role that paramedics play in our health system and recognises paramedics in their own right as registered health professionals, Associate Professor Gough said. They have a couple of ways to become qualified, and most now have a degree and most have postgraduate qualifications. As I quoted, they work with increasing complex clinical situations and provide many public health tasks. This is a change that has evolved over the last couple of years. As registered health professionals, they follow codes of conduct. They complete ongoing professional development, which they pay for, as well as registration costs every year. Their pay rate in New South Wales, as we know, falls well below the average ordinary weekly earnings for males and also females. We all hear about the shortage of health professionals. If we continue to pay such poor rates, then they will leave. They are the ones that are administering drugs and looking after people on stretchers, waiting for the scarce doctors and nurses to be ready for a handover. If they leave or go to other states where they receive better pay, or leave the service totally, where does it leave the people of New South Wales? I think we all need to consider when you and your family members are in the most dire and stressful situations, they are the people most likely to be the one on whose effort it may make the difference between life and death. Delivering a baby, rushing to help a person suffering a heart attack, or climbing into a dangerous situation to comfort a person trapped in a car accident. It's these people who we rely on. I know many do it for the love of the job, but what value do we put on what they do? I know, and I think you'll all agree, we are not demonstrating that we value them with such poor pay. Thank you to the paramedics, especially those in my own electorate of Wollondilly, for all the wonderful work you do. And apologies for not...
Thank the member for Wollondilly.